Hi, Facebook. It is Trudy the Penguin here, Trudy the Penguin Pavlovsky, and I thought I would do a live for you today. A little bit personal, a little bit tied in with business and all things in between, I guess. So you might be a little bit confused about the penguin. When did I earn my penguin? Well, I have to tell you, there's a meme that goes around, and I absolutely love it. And it's, don't quote me word for word on it, but it's basically be the person who you were born to be before they fed you with all of the bullshit and turned you into someone that you weren't. And I've been doing work earlier on this year with the amazing Anna Mason, and we were talking about our personality type. And, you know, there's DISC, there's Myers-Briggs, there's Wealth Dynamics, there's a bazillion different personality types. And I see time and time again people getting locked in to, but I am this person and I have to be this and this is who I am. But I'll get back to that. So Anna's personality types, there's the choleric personality type that likes to be in control, the sanguine, or the penguin, which likes to have fun, the melancholy, which is the super organized, or there's the phlegmatic, which is the relaxed, chilled out person, and ties into the assertive, lively, reserved, and sensitive personality types that I've previously talked about. And I was so sure I would be a choleric or a melancholy, maybe a phlegmatic, but, you know, could not possibly be a sanguine. Not a penguin. No. I was too serious for that. But we pulled apart all of the layers and I had to face the facts that life had changed me from this fun-loving, out there crazy person that I used to be in pockets of my life into a very, very serious, controlled, driven, hardcore personality. And a lot of this came through in my business stuff, right? So before I set up my own business, I was in retail, senior management roles, etc., etc. And so I decided to embrace my penguin and really put it out there that I'm a fun person. I like to have fun. It's actually really, really high on my values. And things have changed a little bit in my work. My copy's become a lot clearer and I feel like I'm a lot more relaxed around showing up as who I am, that it's okay to laugh in business. And I thought it would be a really great time for us as we move into springtime and we're doing all the spring cleaning and letting go of all the stuff that doesn't serve us, to actually stop and have a think about who we really are and what things have we got up that hide that from the rest of the world. Because the big thing for me right now is supporting my people to be visible and giving them permission to be visible, and just really exploring how life shapes us. Hi to the people that are watching. And this stuff does stem from childhood. And, you know, for the parents that are here, having a look at your kids and seeing what their personalities are like, you know, how can you foster those beautiful, gorgeous, unique, individual little personalities without repressing them and pushing them down and turning them into you, or directing them to become people that they don't want to be, because this is what happens. And what I found when I was able to shake off that I had to be this hardcore, tough, assertive, aggressive person because of all these expectations that were put on me in business, I started to feel a lot better about how I was showing up in my business. But even peeling back those layers and going back into those earlier days, you know, feeling like I had to be quiet and reserved, that I wasn't allowed to speak up, a lot of that was learnt behavior. And my reflection, I guess, for everyone now is going, how much of what I'm doing is actually really me? Am I taking on a persona and behaving in a way that feels awkward or uncomfortable, or feels like I have to fulfill an expectation of what everyone around me expects? and how could my life look differently? So I love check Anna Mason coaching out. She's awesome. I love the personality types. Now, you don't have to be just one. I am not like all penguin and nothing else. I have the ability to really step in a choleric when you flip my switch and push my buttons. But I generally then step back into my penguin. And none of them are bad. They're all good. But stop living in the expectation. So with the wealth dynamics, I come up as a mechanic creator star. And another thing with these personalities, and I have talked about this before, is just because you show up as a personality sort of doesn't give you permission to write off everything else and then just go, oh, well, that doesn't suit my personality type. I can't do it. You know, with the wealth dynamics, you know, there's supporters, there's deal makers, there's a whole heap of other ones. Now, I run a business. I have 2 team members, but I'm the boss. I'm in charge. So I do need to be able to step into the deal maker. I don't have a sales team. I do need to be able to understand and understand the support personality so I can definitely support my team and support my clients. So don't get locked into it that this is all you are. But as I said at the start, I really love that saying. It's like, be the person you will be before the world taught you to be someone else. And I think that's the point of today, because I'm going to be launching a 5-day challenge soon about that visibility, about being seen, about pulling back those layers and, you know, how we hide on here, and just thinking the best ways to actually really support people with that. And so for me, the best way obviously is how I show up here and how I present. And yeah, so here endeth the ruminations, the thoughts. I don't know if this has really added massive value for anyone. I'd definitely love to discuss it more, and where you feel you might be hiding, where you think you've learnt how to be a certain personality and what you can do to change that. Because I know for me right now, where I am, really owning who I am and giving myself permission to really step into that person is quite profound. And I don't feel like I need permission or approval from anyone anymore to be me. And that's actually quite a good place to finally be in. So anyway, that's it from me. I've got another live on the list to do today, but I might come back and do that a bit later. I do have to go and buy cat food. Have a fantastic Sunday, everyone, and I'd love to hear your thoughts on this. See you later.